this is not a rant. This is us being honest about how 2025 was to us.
2025. She's like, you don't want the sweet anymore? I'm like, yeah, can you,
Give me
give it to me? Was a lot of things. Like, yeah, it was just a lot. Why have you been ignoring me ever since, I kissed you? And I'm like, the most noteworthy thing had to be cutting my best friend off. Like, completely just cutting her off.
best friend.
Yeah, my best friend of like 3 years, because I knew her since like Form 2 all through Form 4. Her name is should I say her name? I'll say,
give her name.
them, her. So she basically she was moved to sit in front of me, right? Because the class had to be reshuffled or whatever. And then from there, I don't even know, we just became friends. And slowly all through to Form 3, we were still classmates. We got even closer to the point that I actually would call her my first ever like official best friend. Like ever. And we were doing so well and stuff like that. But then there's this time when we're still in Form 3, it just got weird between us. We didn't talk over the holidays. Came back to school, we weren't talking, and it was odd.
Wait, what happened? So
nothing happened. Like, we just weren't talking, and I was concerned. So, I went to her and asked her, are we cool? She's like, yeah, we're fine.
She was not responding to you?
Yeah, she wasn't talking to me at all.
Wait, at school or?
At school, yeah. And even at home.
She wasn't, to the text?
Yeah, like she wasn't talking to me at all. And I was so confused, like, what did I do? Right? But I didn't want to push her. We weren't talking, and when people were asking me, I was like, I don't know, like she just isn't talking to me, and I don't know what happened. But when people would ask her, she'd say that we're fine and we're talking, like we hang out all the time. Which was weird, right? Like, it was weird. But then one night, I remember they had a bio class. I don't do bio. Never. I wasn't doing bio, so I was free that night. And then a girl in like a senior came to my class and was like, oh, Tarsey, there's someone, like, I want to talk to you. I was like, okay, that's weird because it's the middle of the night, but okay, cool. So
it was
I went.
class time?
No, it's like prep time because they had a lesson, but I was free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I was called, and then we go to this like hidden area. There's no cameras there, and then I find my best friend crying, like she was bawling her eyes out. Her eyes were red, snot all over. I was like, okay, this is crazy. Because why are you crying? And she's like, she doesn't know why she wasn't talking to me, but she misses me as her friend, and she wants us to go back to being friends, and that she's sorry. I was like, okay, but what are you sorry for? And she just kept crying, and she's like, I don't know, I was talking to you. So I was like, okay, I don't like dealing with people crying at all. So I was like, okay, we're cool, we can talk now. Like, it's fine. I don't really care anyway, so it's fine. So we were cool for like 2 weeks, and then she started ghosting me again, which was weird. And then it just became like a back and forth, on and off, the whole friendship thing, because she would do that every time.
And would she have a reason? No,
she would ghost me, and then after a while she would come crying, telling me that she wants to be my friend again. And it got to a point I was like, okay, this is tiring.
Yeah.
But then there'd be the moments in between when we are friends and we are okay, like we're fine, and we ignore even the whole crazy crying thing even happened.
Yeah.
And then fast forward 2025, new year, new classes. We're not classmates anymore. And that had to be crazy, because that time we were talking, and during the holidays we were talking, and she had said that we'll try our best to, keep our friendship okay.
Yeah.
Even though we are in different classes. And for a while that kind of worked, until it didn't. So yeah, basically 2025 we're in different classes. There's a whole lot of drama, and we don't even have similar subjects except for like geography. That's the only time like we see each other all the time. And then she starts ghosting me again.
What is this? Is it like first term, second term, third term?
It's like first term, sorry.
So still?
Yeah. like, we're at this point, this is the longest, like, ever since the drama of us not talking started, this is the longest we've been talking. And at this point, I'm just tired, and I don't want to deal with all that, because it's a new year and new people, and I'm actually finding people who enjoy my company, and they don't, I'm comfortable telling them my interests and the things I find interesting, and they tell me that genuinely they've had her talking shit about me.
Oh, wow.
And then I was like, are you like, my daughter, she was like, are you sure that it's her, like me, that they're talking about? It's like, yeah, they mentioned your name. She rolled her eyes, and then she started talking smack about you.
Wow.
Was there a reason, or I don't know. To this day, I don't even know what they were talking. I didn't even want to know what they were talking about.
Okay, so this is crazy, because you remember you said
she would come back crying,
yeah,
and tell me that she's sorry and she wants to be my friend.
And the people were saying that you're the problem, because when they ask you,
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that we're not talking. But when they ask her, they say we're okay. So is the
but
whole
at the same
situation,
time she's talking shit about you at the bar.
Apparently, yeah.
Okay. Way to be a best friend.
Yeah, it was around the time of her birthday, and we weren't talking that time. But one thing about me, like, a person's birthday, it means the world to me, because that's, you were born on that day. I don't even know.
That's
I
a
just
special
like,
day to
yeah,
you.
it's a special day, and I know she loves her birthday, so I just sent her a card. I was like, happy birthday, even though we're not talking. Just around that time in August, she came to me, and she wrote me a letter. It was after my birthday, because I remember she was like, we need to talk. And I didn't want to talk, because it's been months, no communication, and then out of nowhere you're like, I want to talk to you, which was weird, but I was like, I just want to hear what she has to say. So we met up, and then we were talking. She starts crying. She's like, I want to be a friend. And I tell her, I've heard that you're talking shit about me, and I don't even want to address that, because I don't care. Maybe you are not feeling well or something. I don't even want to defend you. Like, you felt that you didn't like me in that moment, but you're coming back right now talking about you want to be my friend again, that you miss my friendship. You've been doing this for years now, and it's getting annoying, and I'm tired. And she's like, no, Tarsey. And this is the greatest gaslighting I've ever witnessed in my entire life. It was so funny, I could not breathe for days. She's like, no, Tarsey, you have to understand, it's not me that's the problem, it's the people.
Wow.
It's like other people. Yeah, and she's like, other people are jealous of our friendship, of our connection, of our bond.
What other people?
She did not just say that, because she's like, no, she says that other people, like, in the school, they talk about us all the time. And you have to understand, so much was going on in our, like, initial friend group. Okay, because there was us, and the initial friend group of our former class, and that whole situation was just weird for me. That was weird for me, right? And then everyone was like, oh, Tarsey, we hope you're not mad. And I'm like, okay, why would I be mad that the bitch kissed another girl? Why would I be mad? Why would I be mad about that?
But she kissed another girl.
Yeah, she kissed another girl who was in a relationship with a different girl, and this different girl is the daughter of the deputy principal.
Wait, what?
But you know what? Okay. And I was like, okay, cool. You kissed another girl, I don't care. Why am I being informed? It's like, oh, we just do want you to be angry. Okay, but back on my head, I didn't care. And she was like, we should just try being friends without involving everybody else. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I went back to the hostel, told my daughter, and I was like, how many days are we giving her until she ghosts me again? I have to talk to her. And she gave her a week. I said 3 days max, right? Because I'm used to it at this point. So the first day we were cool, second day we were okay, and then I remember for the third day, she had, I think, something of mine, because when we were closer, she had like a bunch of clothes of mine, and I needed my, I think, tracksuit t-shirt or something. So I went to her hostel and I was like, okay, I need it. And they had like candy, like one of her roommates bought everyone candy in the room. So I get there, I'm seeing everyone has candy. I'm like, what the fuck, why am I not involved? I'm just being an idiot. I want food. while I'm there. Like, oh my gosh, Tarsey, missed you so much. I'm like, yeah. Like, can I get the sweet now? Like, can I get one? And they're like, oh, we don't have extras. Like, okay, cool. No, they genuinely didn't. And then for her, my best friend was like, can I have yours then? Like, I know for a fact you are eating another one today. Can I have that one? Can I have yours? She was like, yeah, I'll give it to you, right? And okay, as the t-shirt as well. Will you give me the t-shirt? She's like, yeah, I'll give you a t-shirt in a minute. And then she takes the sweet, she puts it in her mouth. I'm like, guy, just give it to me. Why would you do that? And she's like, I'll still give it to you. And this is where she starts getting crazy. She's like, my t-shirt, my t-shirt is like, oh, it's in that hidden room over there where no one can see us or hear anything that is happening at the behind staircase. I'm like, that's oddly detailed. Let's go. Because I'm a very stupid idiot girl, and I apparently don't know how to read social cues. Apparently. So we go to the room. I'm like, okay, this is just the staircase. I don't see my t-shirt. Can I get my t-shirt back? She's like, you don't want the sweet anymore? I'm like, yeah. Can you, give it to me? She's like, come take it.
She wanted to give it to me.
Pardon me? Come and take what? Come and take what? The
Maybe.
sweet. You can place it right here in my hand. I'll appreciate that if you place it on my hand. She's like, no, come and take it. What are you talking about? And then this is where it started getting wicked, because I'm like, what is this girl doing? What does she think she's doing?
You.
What do you think you're doing, miss? So she grabs me and shoves the sweet into my mouth and then takes it back, and I'm stunned. So I'm just standing there like, what just happened? What the fuck just happened? And then she's like, can we go lower? I'm like, pardon? So she grabs my hands, and then we're now on the floor. I don't know if we're squatting or kneeling. I don't even know. I just know we're, on the floor.
People can't see where you are now.
It's the door is locked. Like, this is a hidden staircase. So we're just sitting there, and I'm like, what are you doing? So she continues putting the sweet back in my mouth, and then she's like, okay, I need you to take your clothes off. What? And then she starts complaining about how I wear too many sweaters. And then someone starts knocking on the door, because it's a senior. They want to come here and blow a joint. So it's crazy. So they're knocking on the door, and then she gets up. She's like, wait, okay, so it's two hostels connected by the staircase. She's like, she'll go to the lower one, and I just follow her after, like shortly after, So she goes, and I'm just, stand. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm just seated on the floor, probably crying. I can't even remember. I just remember I was just seated, confused. And then after a while, I didn't even follow her. I was just seated there. And then she comes back up, and then she opens the door from the other side. And she tells me, come on, let's go. Like, are you okay? Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah, I'm fine. And then I go to the hostel, proceed to cry myself to sleep.
Did she give you the t-shirt?
I don't even remember.
There was no t-shirt.
Like, I don't care. I could not even remember at that point in time. And then I just go through the rest of the next day. But during, I think it was lunch or something, she comes up to where I'm seated, like where I'm eating from. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. Why do you ask? It's like, I feel like you've been ignoring me. Why would you think that? Why would you think that I have been ignoring you? So yeah, she passes by, and then after a while I'm just shocked. And then one of the girls who used to be in our friend group, she comes. She's an idiot, basically. She's just a little idiot. She comes, talks to me, and she's like, are you good? I'm like, no, because I'm confused about what's happening, because I'm replaying some of the things that have been going on in my life, and they're starting to make a little sense. Because when the girls, they meet up to tell me that my best friend has kissed another girl, and they don't want me to be angry about it.
Oh, okay.
Because they think we're
together.
dating.
Oh my days.
They think we're dating. And I ask my friend, like, I want her to be straight with me. Does anyone think that? And like, girl, this is common knowledge. Basically, the whole school knows that you guys have been together for like years.
Shut the fuck. What the actual fuck?
I was so confused, and I was like, okay, why would you people think that? Why?
Have you
seen the way we act around each other, would I jump on the person who like just
What the heck?
Yeah, exactly. My reaction, exactly, because you, the person who you've been knowing is your best friend,
Exactly.
and the fact that she was there when all the other girls were saying that they don't want me to be mad, and she was one of the people saying she didn't want me to be mad. It would seem like she was telling people that we're together.
Yeah.
Like, it would seem that
Yeah.
way. So, I think I got angry, rightfully, right? And then the next day, she comes to me and she's like, okay, we need to talk. Like, she pulls me away. I was having a conversation with someone. She pulls me away. She's like, we need to talk. And I'm like, okay, sure, fine, whatever. Let's talk. And she's like, okay, why have you been ignoring me ever since, I kissed you? And I'm like, well.
Because
I just, yeah, because you did. And I'm like, okay, I'm not sorry that I did it. I'm like, pardon me? You're not sorry that you didn't ask. And even if you did, you're my best friend. That's how
you just ruined the whole
that's how
friendship.
I perceive you. And it was already ruined to begin with. This was me just being like, okay, for closure.
Yeah.
For closure. Because I knew you're going to start ghosting me again at the end of the day. But apparently she had other plans in mind. And she was like, you've never thought of me in that way ever? I'm like, never! I have never.
Not even a thought
of you like that, because you're my best friend. I thought you saw me as your best friend, but I go and ask someone and they tell me that the whole school thinks we're together, and then she gets mad at that. She says, why would you tell her that? What? Who was I supposed to tell? I can't just sit down and go on with my life when my best friend of 2 years smacked her lips in my face. I don't think you understand. Like I did. And then she starts saying, okay, I'm sorry then. Let's just go back to being normal friends. And I tell her, I don't think I can do that.
This is in August.
Yeah. No, it's before August. This is after my birthday. So it's like late July.
How are you supposed to live the rest of the life? It's a whole term in school.
Literally. Kisses. Kisses appeared. Anyways, yeah. So that was the whole thing. She's just like I think we should, talk about it and be fine. We are talking about it, and I'm telling you that I'm not comfortable with what you did.
No.
I'm not comfortable with anything that happened in that entire time frame. And she starts saying that it was just a case, it's not even that big of a deal.
Boy.
I was not comfortable with it. Okay? You're my best friend. It
wasn't even consensual.
You're my best friend. You just did that after months of driving me crazy by telling me that.
Probably she wanted that.
Okay,
probably the reason why she was ignoring you,
thing.
Was for you to actually care. And then that happened.
But I'm never ever. I am so proud of myself that no point in time that I went to her and tell her that, oh, I didn't. Like, why would you cry? But okay, fine. So we go through all that, and then we are talking, and then I don't remember, there was just a whole school activity that had to happen, so we didn't finish talking. And then after that, I just didn't want to talk to her, like, at all.
Makes sense.
I didn't want to talk to her at all. It was just a whole drivel of things. God. And then she was still trying to get to me through other people, and then it just got to a point I was like, okay, yeah, I can't keep on doing this. This is annoying. This is tiring. It's driving me crazy. So I just sent her, because I couldn't even see her. Like, seeing her would stress me the fuck out. So I just sent someone, just go and tell her that I am tired and we're done. This is over. The end of this, whatever the hell this was. We're done. Yeah.
That was a complicated year.
Yeah.
I feel like your story just went like...
Yeah. That's how in my head it is.
It's literally just from here to here, and it went like this.
Yeah.
Damn.
God damn.
Crazy year.
Well, mine is... And he was showing me that this student has an OnlyFans page. And I was like, so why the fuck are you showing me?
Why is he on OnlyFans?
Why? I don't even know. Okay, so the worst, let me just say, actually, to me was kind of the worst. Not kind of, it was the worst. One, I hate high school. It brought me to traumatic memories and stuff. Like, there's no year I can say that was the best year. Me in high school, no. I actually prefer like primary school and everything because
100%.
I had real friends there. High school is just bullshit.
I think it's also sorry. I think it's also because we were all in like a all girls school. I think
Yeah.
if it was like a mixed
it
school,
will be better.
we'd
Yeah.
have like different
Yeah,
whatever
because let me tell you,
experiences.
4 years in high school, I have one perfect friend that I can actually call a friend. And it's not like fully, but at least I can call them friend because they never betrayed me. But they transferred school, so you see the connection was just lower then. So yeah. 2025, damn, this is how it started. It was all good and stuff. June or July. I met this girl in March.
Of 2025.
Yeah, she came to our school. I was a senior and she was not a junior. What is it called? Like, she was one class to being a senior now. So
The class behind.
yeah. So I was in Form 4, she was in Form 3. We were best friends, and actually we didn't vibe about songs or anything, but she was just too stupid. And I'm hyper, as y'all know. I'm hyper, and if you have that energy, then
You can relate.
yeah. So we didn't vibe about songs, nothing. We're literally two worlds different, but when it comes to vibes and stories, we're just like
that.
the same. Yeah. So we just started being friends, and what people saw was the opposite of friends. I don't. High schoolers act so immature.
I swear.
Like, please, like, these people
The
need to
smallest
grow
thing,
up.
They
Okay,
make it
so-
into a big drama.
Yeah. So we were just friends. That was much. So I just saw her running around. People were actually hating on her because she just came to this school and she joined these so much activities. So people were like, she's trying to get people's attention and everything. And she was never there, actually. She didn't give two fucks. And that's what I liked about her, because she was just herself, and I liked that about her. So we just started talking, and our friendship was okay, but people saw something else in our friendship. And my best friend came up to me and she was like, so I'm hearing rumors about the two of you. And I'm like,
Your best
first of
friend
all-
is I'll beep it out.
yeah. So she came and told me that people are saying that we're in a relationship with
With her.
Yeah, her. So I was confused, and I was like, do you actually believe them? And she was like, I mean, I don't, because I know you hate you just hate relationships, because it's true. It has been like 6 years or 5 years before I like truly dated, because I'm those people who, why are you
Can
doing?
I just wear my glasses?
I'm those type of people, like, I'm in a situationship, and then once I start feeling awkward, I just block you or just ignore you and stop talking to you, because I hated relationships. That was then. So shut up. Shut up. So I went and told this girl, like, people are saying that we're in a relationship. Remember, she said daughter, and then she was like, oh, because people in her class now was saying it's either a relationship or she's my daughter. And I also hated having like a daughter, because I am drama. I am too much. I can't take care of myself. So how can I take care of someone else?
Okay.
I didn't come to school to study and take care of people. So I came to school to be here, actually. Let me not lie. Sorry, Mom, if you say this. I just hated that school and studying there. So we were like, you know what? Let's not actually give two fucks about what people say about us, right? So we just continued the normal life. That was now in March. Now, I think it was July. So that we can go for August holiday. Yeah. Now, in July, before, like, when people were doing their papers, their exams, before, like, I think it was a week before, I sleep. I was walking around with my other best friend. We were going to the dormitory. So I slipped down the stairs and rolled. And I had broken my arm. I know y'all. I've broken both of my arms. So yeah. So I fell, and my head hit the staircase. My elbow hit the edge of the stairs, so it was painful, and I tried moving, and because I've broken my arms several times, I could remember the pain, so I tried moving, and I was like, shit, it's like resisting. So I told her, I don't want to stretch it so far.
She had
First of-
fractured it.
Yeah, so I'd rather see the nurse first, hear what she's gonna say, and then do what she says, right?
Because you look homeless.
Oh my god. So remember, people in school, not only the students hate me, but also teachers and non-teaching stuff, and I don't know why.
I get
guys.
that.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying I hated high school. So the nurse also hated
It was
me.
everything.
Yeah, the nurse hated me
Everybody
for no
hates
fucking
ya.
reason. So when I went to the nurse, she checked my arm and she was like, you know, because she feared my mom, she didn't want to tamper with it. She just told me to go and wait for them to call my mom to come pick me up. Then one teacher was like, no, she's pretending. She's gonna stay she's gonna stay in school for 2 weeks, finish her exams, and then go home now.
They thought you wanted to go home.
Yeah, and I was like,
That's
So you can
crazy.
skip exams.
exactly. And that, mind you, that's the mock, guys. I actually, as much as I hate studying and everything, I wanted
That's
to
a
do those
major
papers.
exam.
Yeah,
Mock
I
is
wanted
like-
to do, because I had studied for them, guys. Let me tell
Explain to
you.
them what mock is.
Mock is like, we have this international examination we usually do. It's called KCC. So mock kind of
National.
reflects how it's
You'd-
gonna be, like the exams.
You'd
how
perform in it.
Yeah, so I wanted to do it. Actually I had started doing it. I was halfway doing it. And then it was doing a chemistry paper. Paper 2, you know how chemistry paper 2 is just bullshit. I literally don't understand anything there, so I just write.
Chemistry.
I might just repeat the question right there down and be like, at least I tried. So mind you, guys,
There's
I have
no blank spaces
yeah,
here.
mind you, I have like a twisted arm. So I was the whole time
Oh,
I
this
was
is
doing
after?
this is after. See, they said they're not gonna call my mom, so I had to stay in school. So mind you, I have stayed now for a whole week. The matron just wrapped my hand with a bandage, guys. She just massaged it like twice after 2 days or
supposed to
just
do that.
yeah, and it was painful. And then she wrapped it and kept that sling. So I was doing my exams like this. Mind you, guys, we wash our clothes, so no one will do them for me because my friend is kind of a bitch. So
Wow.
yeah. So guys, it was just so painful and everything. And then I remember during chemistry paper 2, I was sleeping, guys. Yeah, I was sleeping during a test. It's normal. And then I hear a tap, and I'm like, oh, who's that? I wake up, it's the deputy. I'm like, shit, I'm in dipshit. Now she's gonna call me in an office. And then she's like, are you done? I'm like, no, bitch. It has like 16 pages. I've only answered 2 pages, and then I slept. And then she's like, you have 30 minutes left, but I want you to come out in the next 10 minutes. I'm like, what's happening?
Well, you are 30 minutes and you've only done 2 pages.
We done 2 pages.
You're
I
crazy.
mean, it's chemistry.
It's chemistry. I mean, I was not shocked.
If the first paper is hard, you cannot do the rest.
Yep. So she told me that I should be out the classroom 10 minutes. So that's 20 minutes before the other students are released. So I was like, shit. And then I was like, what's happening? Like, I don't know. Then she's like, mom is waiting for him. Like, mom? mom's, whoa, I skipped a part. The day before that, now that was yesterday, she had called me to her office and like someone went and snitched on ours, me and my friend, remember? Someone went and snitched on ours and said that we're dating. So we were questioned and we were
What the fuck was up
forced.
with ICE high school?
Guys, let me tell you, the
they're
deputy
all like
principal forced me to say stuff I've never done. She forced me to say that we touched each other's private parts, and she made us write it down, guys. And she was like, if you're not gonna do that, you're gonna go in front of the dean and in front of the BOM. Mind you, my mom is part of the BOM, so I
that's
don't want
crazy.
that embarrassment. So I just had to like align and do whatever she wanted, right? So we wrote everything, and then she was like, and then afterwards she brings into the office and she's like, now here's your girlfriend, how do you feel seeing her? And we're just smacking and saying nothing. So when we were out, like when we were outside, she was like, anyway, I think this is the end of us or something. I was like, fuck, it's my last year. I don't want to be like expelled from this school. I don't want to like, my mom's
Get in
gonna see
trouble.
the bad side of me and not believe me. So my mom now now the day after but I didn't even write because I was like, I'm going home basically. My mom cannot just come to school to see me, right? So I was like, I'm just going home, right? So I just answered like 5-10 questions, and my paper was blank, and I just gave it out. And when I went to step out, the teacher was like, oh, you need to pack everything you'll need for the August holiday. And I'm like, that's 3 weeks. So I was like, it's
she came home, I think,
a week before.
A week before everyone.
Yeah, a week and a half before
a week before you guys closed.
Yeah.
And we closed late.
Yeah. So I was like, shit. So people thought I'm going. I thought I'm also coming home because of my arm. So when my mom saw me, she hugged me, and I was like, okay, it's probably my hand, right? And then so I come home. It's normal. She even asked me, what do you want to eat after school? And I'm like, damn, I actually just want to sleep because I'm tired, because it's August holiday, bro. So I come home, and mom is like, I'll come home. And then she just seems off in an awkward way.
Did she?
Yeah, off in an awkward way that I couldn't tell what's not happening. Yeah. So she was acting normal, actually. And then I remember on Sunday, now tomorrow's Monday, I'm still not understanding what's happening here.
Yeah.
Then she called me into her room. She's like, do you know why you're home? And I'm like, no.
My arm?
Yeah, my arm. Actually, I told her, am I going to school tomorrow? Because now I'm concerned. I'm a senior and I need to do the mock papers. And she's like, you can't. You're suspended from school. And she was pissed off, guys. She gave me the letters. I didn't even read it. I was shaking, guys. I was literally shaking because I'm like, whoa. So my mom was like, why are you engaging yourself in such stuff? And I was like, Mom, I'm not. I tried telling her that we were forced to write this stuff, and she couldn't believe me. And so I was just like, okay, you know what, fine, let me just say yes, so that, because I hate arguing, guys. If you argue
you hate arguing with mom, but you argue with me.
Shut up. That's a whole different thing. This is like a serious thing. It will like ruin my reputation in school and everything.
Repertoire.
Yeah. So I was just like, okay, yeah. And then she was like, we need to go to the what's it called? Psychiatrist?
Yeah.
Therapist?
Therapist, I mean, not psychiatrist. Sorry. It's kind of the same thing.
No, it's not.
Whatever.
It's not.
Psychiatric is like.
No, yeah, I remembered. Yeah. So we went to the therapist.
Therapy.
And I had sessions. It was written I need it was written that I needed 3 sessions. And so I was like, from my experience and other people's experience, I hated therapy. And so my mom was like, you have to. I mean, the school said. So I went to therapy. It was worse because they made me now start giving them like, they are not actually focusing on what brought me here. They were focusing on some other stuff.
Your life.
That like gave me trauma as a kid. And I was just like, I want this thing to end. And guys, I totally changed once I went to therapy. Actually, it was supposed to be only 3 sessions, but they ended up being 6 sessions.
Wow.
Yeah, because I remember the first session, I was not ready to open up and saying to the second session, but then mom was like, Ciara, you need to open that goddamn fucking mouth because I'm not paying for a session and you're not gonna open your mouth. So I was like, okay, let me just talk, right? So I just told them everything that happened, and it was like it was just bringing back memories to me, and I slowly went down, shutting down. And at this point I was tired with life. I was just like, I just want to finish high school and be done and just get rid of this whole thing. The Deluxe whatever the album that Ariana dropped, the latest, the one that Deluxe. You will get your brainwashed. If there's something like that, I just want to get that. Like, I just want all my memories to go away. Like, I don't want to remember them. I just want to flash them. And so I went for 6 sessions, and then mom was like, now Ciara, you're going back to school. This is your last term. Behave, please. And I was like, but I'm tired. Like, I just want to finish. So we went, and then the deputy principal was like, you and your friend can no longer speak, can no longer look at each other. Like, let me know. I have spies everywhere around the school.
You're
and
so extra.
If I hear you talking to her, you're going to deep trouble. I'm just expelling you. You're not gonna do your international examination. You're gonna repeat. You're gonna do what? And I
That's
was
crazy.
just like,
That's crazy.
guys, I went back to school. My best friend now, because we were like classmates and deskmates. I was not talking. She was like, bro, what's not happening? And I'm like, I'm shit.
Oh, because they didn't know. They didn't know that she'll be home.
No, they didn't know I was. Everyone thought I was going home because of my arm.
No.
Same did I, but
They didn't know you were suspended.
no. So as I went back, my chemistry teacher made them know, because he called me in front and said, people don't engage yourself in such relationships. Like,
he said your name.
He called me in front and
To
he
the
was
front.
like, yeah, and then he was like, I want to talk
teacher.
to you outside, and I was like, okay.
L
And
teacher.
then it was like, after I went out, then it was like, people don't engage yourself in like LGBTQ. No, God is against you. I'm like, bitch, you call me outside. Can you come inside, talk to me, and then you'll say the rest inside there.
Yeah.
And so he called me and he was showing me a student he used to teach, I don't know, 10 years ago,
Yeah.
and he was showing me that this student has an OnlyFans page, and I was like, so why the fuck are you showing me?
Why is he on OnlyFans?
Why is he there? You know, that was my main question. Like,
Wait.
Why are you on OnlyFans,
Yeah.
sir?
that was my main question. Like,
How did you know that? Oh my god.
How did you find
you
your
subscribed to
students?
the thing
Wait.
though?
that's your student.
How did you know that was your student?
But you know you subscribe to see what
Yeah, what's
people on OnlyFans do.
yeah?
So he knew
So
that.
he's paying for that.
Imagine. And yeah, he's
Don't be
condemning
smart.
me.
Don't pretend you're smart. Don't pretend
Married
you're smart.
man.
And
Don't
he's
pretend.
Shame on
And you know, it's not that he was telling me. He literally, guys, it's
Shut
night preps. It's a night. People are in the classroom studying. And he calls me out and shows me the photo of that girl. She was wearing a black lingerie. And I was like,
Damn
sexy.
girl, you go. This is
Yeah, I
how
was
it
like,
is.
damn,
Wow.
yeah, actually, I was like, damn, you look good, but
You look
why are you
good.
showing me
Why are you
this?
showing me
You
this?
look
Like,
good
so
showing
you think I'm gonna like end up being that? And guys, that was just traumatizing. And I just went back to class. I remember I was cheering down because my friend was like, what's happening? I was like, can you just not, please? I remember
Not
this whole
today.
time I was sleeping, guys. I stopped talking. Like, I cut a lot of people out, including my best friend, because actually she was not my best friend, because she would bitch around me just like her friend. She would just bitch around me and come pretend like everything
That's
was
why I only
okay.
had one friend in high school. Just one. One.
I can't
Brenda was
relate.
like, I'm done. So that was like my most traumatic year, and I just thank God 2025 is over and I'm never
I
gonna go
swear.
back there.
2025 was an
And-
L. 2025 was an
Terrible
L.
year,
Just
terrible
the
year.
worst.
Okay, so my 2025. So mine will start just like 2 months prior to 2025. It was 2024, I think, and around September. I'm not quite sure. So around September, I got work at this place. I cannot say the name. I went there. I was the only designer. So when I went there, there was, first of all, red flag number one. Okay, this place, when I went there, I was to be a designer for them, right? I went there for like 2 days. They had me standing and not doing my work for 2 whole days. So the teacher to my teacher, she called me and she was like, you're not doing your work, so like quit that place. That like we can get you a better place. And then I was like, let me see, but let me confront them on the 3rd day. So on the 3rd day, they actually gave me, like, I started doing my job, and then it was me and another girl. So we started designing and stuff like that, and then I think she was only there for like 2-3 days, and then they fired her. So I was the only designer left, and I've been there for like 3 days. And let me tell you, you guys, these people, they had you working everywhere. So I'd be the one to do, I was like the only one at customer care. I was the one doing like designing posts. I manage their social media. I'm the one who deals with like packages and stuff like that, like online
Online shopping?
yeah, yeah, like I was like, when customers order online, I'm the one to talk to them, to pack it for
it's
them, to
customer
and
care.
yeah, and the thing is, I'm customer care, but like both ways. there's like a store customer care, and then someone who handles online. I did all that shit, and then remember I was doing it, and they were like, do everything perfectly, and I've only been here for 3-ish days, so it was kind of hard. And I remember I did it for like 2 weeks. I couldn't. I was like telling mama like I'm quitting, and they were like, no, 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 no. So I approached the boss, and I told them like, I cannot do this alone, because when I applied, you guys said that there was gonna be two designers, so we're gonna split this work half and half. It took about like, I think the following month they gave me another designer, and they were like, okay, you don't have to stress about like post, just do whatever you can. So the thing is, the boss says one thing and then the manager says another thing, and the boss is only there for like 2 days. You have the manager there every freaking day, and like he sat next to me. So even if if he knows that you're talking to the boss behind his back, he can actually fire you. That was the bad part. So you'd have to like comply with both of them without the manager knowing that you talk to the boss, of which I actually stopped because he was such a bitch. So forward, we get a new person. We are doing the work like 50-50. Still a lot of work, because mind you, I'm working here. I didn't go for lunch, so we'd go there for 13 hours. That is beyond.
Yeah.
That is actually what is it called when you
Overworked and
yeah, that's overworking, and that's not according to what our law says. So we were being overworked, and I will say underpaid, because of the story you hear next. So we went there, and it was kind of fun, because whoever designer came, it was a girl, and her name is Felista. I can probably put it up there. We became like this. We linked on everything. Everything was fun. So January, they decide that we can do website, so people can be ordering from the website. So they tell her to do the website work, and then I get all the work that, you remember, I complained about this. Now everything that I used to do is back on me. And we were kind of like, I cannot do everything, blah 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 blah. And they didn't want us to like talk. It's like we were in high school or like primary school. They're like, you guys talk too much. Like, they don't want to see us talk. They don't want to see you stand. They don't want to see you do anything. They just
work.
Yeah. And then mind you, these people are not like our race, so they would talk smack about us. Like, plus they're not even black.
Yeah.
They're not even black.
My mom
So they'd
hated
be
them.
they'd be racist, and they would literally like call you like slurs there in their language. And because they've said it so many times, like we can understand. I'll not say where they were from, but like, sorry about that. What was that? So these people were not from our race. They're like different skin color, different religion. So we're like this. So 2025 begins, and they're like overworking. When I tell you overworking, they'd even tell me to make posters for a branch that is in another place. And those people have like their other branch,
weird.
and those people have their designers. So I remember when we went for a meeting, I was like, why can't they make designs for their poster? Because like, you tell me to make designs for our branch, and then make for their branch, and you still want our numbers to stay the same. Like, I'm not gonna make example 3 posters a day and then make for them like another 2 posters. Like, that's too many, right? So we started complaining. Like, this year was like the worst. And the thing about these people is that, you know how you take like a sick day, you're in Kenya, you're supposed to, like, after 3 months, you're supposed to be given a contract immediately after, or in some places 3 months after. These people are like 1 year after. You'll understand why later. So
Wow.
so they're overworking us, blah blah blah. And I just started like taking, I remember like I didn't even take breaks. For me, I really didn't take breaks. I'm leaving work at, I was supposed to be leaving work at 11. at night. But since my home is so far and place stuff like that, I didn't go for lunch break. So I just stayed there from 10 to 10 without any break, right? And it was like the most traumatic thing that happened. So there was even this time that I remember I went home. It was late, you guys. It was late, and I hadn't taken a break for like 2 weeks. And then I kind of was like dozing off the car. I don't even know. I don't think I was dozing off. I think that there was something actually wrong. But my phone got stolen. If you want to know, I posted that video on my TikTok account. So I've never even recovered from that. So afterward, I decided that I was not gonna finish the year there, but I was gonna quit after my birthday. After my birthday, which is in November. I didn't even make it to that. I remember they started calling me, like the boss started calling me, and he's like, my manager, first of all, my manager came, and I was shifted. I was no longer like there. They gave me like it's not like a separate office, but I was like in a store. I was together with like their what is it called, like their accountant and their data analysis. Yeah,
it's like an
office. It's like a mini office, but I was like with their people. Their people. So my manager came down, I remember one day, and he's like yelling, you guys, he's yelling. He comes there, he's standing in front of me, and I'm like, one. He's like, how many posters have you made today? And I'm like, I don't know, let me check. And he's like, how many posters do you normally make? And I'm like, around 6, right? And 6 is actually a good number. And he's like threatening me. He's like, you make only 6 posters a day. And he's like, I want you to be making, I think I have screenshots from him when to the whatever office phone, whatever. If I have the screenshots, you'll see them here. He'd be like, only 6 posts today, only 5 posts today, only 8 posts today. He's like, if you don't make it, he's like, he wants, let me tell you this, he wants 24 fucking posts a day. 24 fucking posts a day, and he wants 11 videos every day. And he's like,
24.
And the worst thing is that he said the video part to me, but I have the screenshots. Please God, I hope I have them. And he's like, if I don't make it to that number, they're gonna fire me. So I'm trying to be like, you cannot post 24 plus like 11 videos every day on IG. They're gonna block your account. You don't understand how this thing works. They're gonna think you're an AI, right? You cannot post that much stuff anywhere. And he's like, I don't care. First of all, impossible, because I would be like, if you want more posts, pay for apps that make my work easier. They're like, no, we cannot pay for apps. So I'm like struggling to
so you're using your own apps, your own like utilities?
No, there's an app, but like, you know how like it can remove the background at the back?
Yeah.
You just put it and it removes the background. There is an app and they want the photos to come out clear, so they're supposed to pay for like the background removing thingy. They refuse to pay for that. So what you do, if like this is the hand, you go like this, and it's like little dots
by
zooming.
yourself?
Yeah, by yourself. And you remove the background for yourself. And they want posts to be like this, like it's like a crazy number. Like nobody does this. And I was like, to hell, I'm not gonna match up to like whatever they want me. And I was like, I'm not gonna do it. They're gonna do whatever they want to do, right? So every day, I remember for like a week, he'd be like texting. This time he actually yelled on my face, and there were like people around. They didn't care. They would like yell at you. Everyone is there. They like put pressure. Like, I want this. And on top of that, they have like, you see, like, let's say we're like selling, we import for ourselves what, like bananas. They're like fried bananas and stuff like that. I'm just giving an example.
Okay, cool.
They package it for themselves, right? So on the packaging you have like packaging design. That's not part of my work. They'd have me do that. whenever we're doing like sales or whatever upstairs
The
shop,
store,
yeah,
the
the
store.
store, they'd have me like design stuff like for like that was not part of like what I was supposed to do. They were like, you're supposed to be the social media manager, but I'm doing everything, and they're like, we want more. And it's like,
And they're not.
we're two designers. One designer has been put like, she doesn't even do her job anymore. She's like doing like other things apart from her job. And they were like stressing her the fuck out too. Like the fuck out. While she was there, they were giving her like impossible stuff to do. And it's like, she doesn't, like, that's not what she was here for. So for me, I was like, I don't care at this point. I'm just gonna do whatever I'm gonna do, because I knew like come like the month after, I was gonna quit. And I remember I went for like, cause for holidays they give you like 1,000 extra, and mind you, you guys, they were like underpaying us. You lose a lot of money because of like taxation and everything, and every day you miss 1,000 out. Can I say how much I was earning? Should I say?
Just say
Should I say it?
Yeah.
They were giving us like 30K, but like that 30K was before tax and everything. If you miss a day, that's minus 1,000. So if you miss 5 days, it doesn't matter. You can be sick, you can be whatever. If you miss a day, that's minus. Taxation makes it come to like 25-ish K. If you miss like two days, you have like 22K. The whole month. You're going there early, you're leaving at night.
And you lost your phone?
Yeah, and I lost my phone. I couldn't even get that back. And mind you, the moment that I lost my phone, we were moving out. So I had to prioritize like moving out expenses versus the phone, which is now an additional thing.
Oh, damn.
So that's why I never ever replaced my phone. So I was going for like that 1,000 because it was time for me to go home. So I went to the accountant, and I'm like, and you never gave me a contract because I finished 1 year the month before. So I was actually planning on taking like my, what is it called, my leave. And I was like, you never gave me a contract. You said next time. And I asked him before, he was like, next time. I asked him, he was like, next time. I was like, you always keep saying next time. And then he gives me like a letter. He's like, here. And then it's like a termination letter. And they're saying they're gonna, like, I should leave work on this, I remember, the 16th of November. It's currently like October. So I'm like, wow, these people. I remember I'm like, I'll go read it. They're like, no, you have to sign it. And I'm like, but I want a copy for myself. Like, just sign it. Well, you like stay the copy. Do you know what was on the thing? If I can, I'll put the letter here. I'll crop out the whatever, but company, here the company name, but here's the letter. If I don't, the letter literally said that, first of all, I did not exceed the expectation, which was like impossible. And they were like saying that the designs are too slow, whatever about designs. I hope I have the letter, I'll put it here. But technically, I was actually fed up with this place, so I just signed the letter. And since they annoyed me in the motherfucking first place, yeah, they fired me because I wasn't on par with what they wanted.
You know, now I want to go back and look if they still post that much.
I remember, like, since I quit, and remember the other designer that I was telling you about?
Your friend?
Yeah. So she quit like a week before. Like the last week, she didn't even come. She came like once or twice that week. Because they would like give her absurd amount of. They give her a 1,000 note and told her to go, and it's like blip it out. They told her to go find like 1 shilling coins from little like stores. 1 shilling coins that will amount to 1,000. And he was like, the manager still is like, because you look like you don't have anything to do, go find this. And then when she went, she stayed, and she couldn't even find the exact thing. They're like, you just went there to like waste your time and stuff like that. I'm like, you sent her. So she quit. And then I was supposed to quit on the 16th. I couldn't take it anymore. Like that week was like the worst week of my life, and I was like, fucking. And then I quit. And I actually think they did that because there has never been a designer in this branch that they've had for more than 1 year. I think the reason why they did that was because they didn't want me to us to stay for to give us a contract, because like a contract now means you cannot fire me for the next 1 year. And they thought they were gonna fire me alone. We all quit. So they were left with 0 people. I remember when we went there, and when we went there for, they're like, you have to write like a resignation letter. I'm like, why do I have to write a resignation letter? When you gave me, they're like, wow, you went 60 days before the day you were supposed to go, so you have to write it. So I was like, fuck it. And they're like, I'm like, so you want us to write the reasons? He's like, no, you cannot write this. I'm like, and looked at him, I was like, you guys gave us hell of a time. I'm dead ass gonna write the reasons why I'm quitting. And we wrote that, and I swear my life has been better.
Damn.
2025 was like the worst year.
Damn.
The worst year. Like, I am genuinely scared of 9 to 5. I don't think I can go back to a 9 to 5 job. And I actually have an interview tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it. So now we are going to write our, it's kind of like manifesting 2026-ish. Let's do that now. What do you think? What do you think you're gonna?
What I want for 2026. Okay. I definitely want to get into a university in Malaysia. Like, there's a university in Malaysia we visited, and I'm in love. And I want to get into that university and do my course. Like, I'm praying I get into that university. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, basically. And it'll all depend on what happens on the fucking 15th. When the marks come out.
Which is like in like 10 days.
10 days. Is it 11? It's 11. It's 12.
Today's the 11th?
I don't know. I don't know dates.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe. That, and maybe like be healthy. Because I get sick a lot and I have terrible eating habits. So maybe this is the year I become healthy.
Probably.
Maybe.
I am hella confused. Well, I really don't know if I know what I want.
What do you think you want?
I really don't know. I know I want to go into a, as she said, we just want to get good grades first of all. I'm scared. I'm scared, girl. I'm scared because I know what I did during the last few days. Like, but I just pray to God that I get into the university that I want.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys want like an online one or a physical one?
A physical. Because I feel like it's gonna be much fun, and yeah. So the university I want, actually, it's different. It's in different locations. They called, I reached out and everything. So I hope I get the scholarship and everything. So yeah, I just wanna get into that university. And health, like, I need to work on my health too, because I have too much health issues. And lastly, get good friends. Friends that matter. You know, like, friends in life, you do need friends. So yeah, that's all I want. Okay. That's all I'm asking.
Okay, my 2026, I want to give first of all, financially stable. I don't care about health. Money buys health. I want to be financially stable. And then second thing is work. I want to start online jobs. Boy, I cannot do 9 to 5. And then third of all is that this is actually our probably next career. So I want to be able to do content creation full time. So I want to really lock in and grow our what is it called? Our accounts on all streaming platforms like YouTube, TikTok, everywhere, IG. And then probably now I'll pray for health. And then another one is that I swore that we're gonna do this, is that I do know that this year, fingers crossed, the girls and I, probably and our parents, will go for a vacation.
Yay!
So
Yes.
whether that will be with our own money, money that we'll have earned, or our brand, please, if you're seeing this, whether it's a brand inviting us, I want us to go on like a girls trip, like a 1 week girls trip, and yeah, that's it.
Yay.